emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before, honest but I know. Left these years ago, I was young and I'm old, still can't fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow.
Right now, we're here in Caesarea. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Caesarea or Caesarea. I think in Hebrew it shows as Caesarea, but we're here right now at Caesarea Beach. This is where the Apostle Paul was arrested. These are ancient Roman ruins that go back about 2,000 years. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out.
I got you, don't wanna show, show us off, but you're my all that I need.
According to this was a Crusader city during, I guess, the Spanish Inquisition era. If you're not familiar with the Crusades and the Spanish Inquisition, that was basically when the Catholic Church converted the Jews to Catholicism. They learned Spanish and pretty much forgot the rest of their history at that point, and went on to become Hispanics later on, and then speak Spanish and take on the religion of Catholicism. In a nutshell, that's the history of what the Crusades were.
I look like turtles.
Oh, I thought there was really a turtle in there because you keep saying there's a turtle.
I look like turtles, I'm telling you.
So these are the foundations of a city wall from the early Islamic period. This is pretty big. I have a Crusader wall section, which I believe is over there. And I am not sure where the theater is and the prison and all that, but apparently this is a pretty big city, and I don't know if everything was excavated or if there are still things buried, but so far it looks pretty big. Maybe it was bigger at some point.
Okay guys, so let's go upstairs.
Let's go. Look at that ant. That ant is huge.
What?
That is a scary looking ant.
I'll step on it.
I don't know what that was. That looks like a bullet ant or something. And he came with all his army to Caesarea. The French king Louis IX came to Caesarea in 1251 and refortified the town. The city Crusader walls were reinforced, some towers were added, and a wide moat was dug with hidden postern passages that gave secret access and exit to and from the city. 4 military orders were assigned to defend the city, so this is that secret passage that this is referring to. This is a secret entrance and exit to the city. So down there is the moat that they dug. Very, very deep moat. Crazy views over here too. I mean, Israel is filled with views. Everywhere you go, there are a bunch of views, like everywhere. I didn't know Israel had views the way it does. I knew it had some nice areas and like beautiful places, but I mean the views all over Israel have been crazy, and I love views. See, these are real Roman pillars. The real stuff, the real deal Roman pillars. They feel like marble. Maybe they are. I don't know anything about pillars or architecture or any of that. So. Not
Marble Legends?
No, not Marvel Legends. Marble, not Marvel Legends. Show him your toy. Show him your toy. This kid loves his Marvel toys. This is the Miles Morales. Which one is that? By Mayfex. With the toe joint, he's like, it has to. His toys have to have toe joints on them. Like, I don't know. I guess that's a new thing with toys. You can see those waves crashing over there. I mean, the video doesn't do this justice. This view right here. You see the waves crashing, and the breeze and just everything. I mean, this place is beautiful. I love it.
About to sink right there.
One thing the Romans were about were views. That's one thing they were about. This is nice with the views.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, I don't think this video does it any justice. Here comes Isaiah running. He had to get it out of his system.
Why they chose this place to have their city. I would have done the same thing. But I mean, seeing the ancient ruins right by the beach with all these views and the beautiful trees, I mean, just everything. Amazing views. Just, I love this place so far. I haven't even gone through it all. So far, I'm mind blown from what I've seen. And we're looking for the theater, and I think they have a prison here still. What I heard they do, we're gonna go look for that. But yeah, we're gonna go look for the theater now. Hopefully we can just find it fairly quickly, because I thought this place was very small initially. I thought we were gonna be in and out, but it's a lot bigger than what I expected. So we're gonna go look for the theater now.
I don't wanna seem all rude, but I can't remember where I am. A mattress on an old wood floor and fragments of the night before. I don't wanna waste no time, and you don't wanna waste your love. Even though your kiss on fire, my mind is all.
Oh my goodness, look at these waves. Look at these waves. Look at that. These waves are crazy. Not sure what this is, but it looks like Medusa. I don't know if this was maybe from a Medusa temple or something, but this was here on display. I'm not sure if it is Medusa, but it's definitely been sitting here on display. Might be from a temple or something. Not quite sure, but I thought it was interesting. This sarcophagus lid is decorated at both ends by mythological gorgon heads in relief. So I don't know what this is exactly. I've never really heard of this, but below it says marble, the late Roman period, 2nd and 3rd century CE. Interesting. So here's the gate. When you enter the gate, it goes out towards the beach. All right, goes over to the beach. Let's go. Let's walk. Goes over to the beach. And the theater, the amphitheater, is over there, I believe. How do you feel about this place so far, Isaiah?
Good, because I
Looks cool, right?
Yes.
What do you think? These are ancient ruins, 2,000 years old, more or less. Okay? Really cool. So this is where the Apostle Paul was held. Apostle Paul, you know, from the New Testament, he was arrested in Jerusalem and brought over here to Caesarea or Caesarea. I'm not even sure how you pronounce it. But he was brought over here because I guess this is where they would make their final decisions on people serving time, I guess, like kind of like a trial period, and they just held them here. And I don't really know too much else of the history other than that, but yeah, this is amazing to actually be able to see this place. The videos don't do justice, I promise you. Just being here, it's crazy just seeing these ancient ruins by the beach like this, because, you know, especially if you know me, you know, I love the ocean and these kind of views. So this kind of stuff fascinates me. So I have a Roman pillar over there, and that looks like a tub of some sort. This was the bathhouse of the Byzantine governor's palace, and apparently it was destroyed around the time of the medieval fortification. So just now I can kind of get an idea of how beautiful this place was. So I can't even imagine how beautiful it actually was back in those days. From what I'm seeing, there were several bathtubs here. So I'm assuming this probably had a big bathtub here. Probably like the master bathtub was here, because this seems like a huge empty space. And considering such, it was the Byzantine governor's palace, the bathhouse of the Byzantine governor. I'm assuming this was just probably like a huge bathtub that was here at some point. Here you see some mosaics of the palace. So this was the shrine of the Persian god Mithras. So I thought Mithras was a Greek god. It's apparently Persian. Here it is.
Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now.
No wonder it keeps saying everywhere I turn, keep out, don't pass, no passage. Because I keep hearing some weird noises that I've never heard before. Turns out those are bats. There are bats in there. Bats live there. Good. Look, they're flying around. I don't know if the camera could catch it, but I see them flying around in there. I'm out of here. This is where the chariot races used to take place. As you can see right there, must have been the starting point of these chariot races. This was King Herod's circus. I guess they held chariot races, athletics, gladiatorial, combat, and hunting games. So I'm assuming this is probably even where the original Olympics started. Right here. Because athletics, the Romans, the Greeks, they were all about it, and I think they're the ones who started the Olympic Games. And who knows, I'm not sure the exact location of where they began, but you know, this could have definitely been a place where they could have held some of those games at some point or another.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is.
Here are some Roman pillars on the ground. I want to take one home with me. Look at these mosaics. Beautiful. This is the palace of the governor, the Byzantine governor. I mean, truly beautiful even now. Pillars everywhere. This thing must have been huge. Amazing. It's so like crazy just to see this. Wow. It's like I can't even explain the feeling just seeing this. Like you can't, the video doesn't do it justice. You gotta see this for yourself. So these seats must have been where the audience would sit and enjoy the races and whatever show they were putting on, the gladiators, everything. These were the seats. Imagine a time where you're sitting here 2,000 years ago, about 2,000 years ago, you're enjoying some races or some fights or gladiator events, whatever they put on here. Like that must have been crazy, just putting yourself there. I guess that's why I'm kind of like fascinated by it, because I'm just putting myself in their shoes 2,000 years ago, and I'm seeing like there were literally people sitting there in these seats watching gladiators going at it about 2,000 years ago. Like that's just mind-blowing to me, just imagining that. Crazy. I don't know, I'm just so like fascinated by this type of stuff, and to actually be here, you know. And there is the theater. Let's go over there and check it out up close. Isaiah, come over here and help me carry this Roman pillar. We're gonna take it home. These are the real deal Roman style pillars. So this is on the side of the amphitheater. I'm not sure if this goes inside or if it's just like a separate part of the theater. So this was the entrance to the theater. And here we are inside the theater. These are the seats, the view to the stage from the seats. This is what they would see. Apparently they still have shows here, and as you can tell by the setup, they still have shows here. This was the stage that they used to perform, sing, do their plays, whatever it is that they did here, they did them there. And I guess that the acoustics here were probably set up in a way to where you wouldn't need a microphone or anything, and you could hear everything throughout the place here, throughout the theater. This is beautiful stuff, and it was kept in great shape as well, kept intact. I'm sure they remodeled a few things here and there, but overall it's in great shape. Isaiah's down there relaxing. He's tired of walking. But yeah, this is truly fascinating to me. So this looks like the main entrance of the amphitheater. You can go in there. That was the entrance. Then you would go to your seat and enjoy the show. And here's a big smelly foot the size of Isaiah. Big smelly foot.
Yeah, like the size of my foot.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna wrap it up earlier when we were eating the pizza, but this view was so crazy I just had to show it one last time before I let you go. We're about to go home now. We're tired from being here all day. But again, thanks for watching. Like this video, comment below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure to share this with people you know. And I will see you in the next vlog.
Peace.
Peace.